Hello and greetings, everyone. Welcome on yet another Devs and Holders meeting. My name is Mikołaj, and with me in the middle, Bartek, our Devs manager, and Mr. Orwoś, community manager. Hello, guys. Thank you for coming today.
Hi, nice to be here, like every week.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, this week, every week, 6 p.m. Central Europe time. We are exactly on time with you every week. And this is number 45. So we are getting there. We are getting next episodes and next episodes and next episodes. Obviously, you are here because of the Big Short Bets platform, of the Big Short Bets project. You have all our information, everything in the description below, and you can find every information on the website bigshortbets.com. Easy as that. And saying easy as that, there is always some platforms you can hang out with us on our Telegram if you have some questions and stuff like that. If you want to read more about the project, the Big Short Bets just released a brand new and amazingly done white paper. The latest episode, number 44, last week, was entirely about the white paper. If you haven't seen it yet, do it. All our live streams are saved on our YouTube channel. You can watch it, you can rewatch it. Every news, every new thing coming up on the platform and about the project is coming here, and we are here to talk with you, obviously. So if you have any questions, if you have any ideas, if you want to know more about the team, or maybe if you want to join the team, you can write us, you can send us some information and stuff like that. And speaking of information, this is the platform about sharing information and sharing the common values of freedom of speech for the traders, for the holders, and also for journalists and any other people that want to feel free to discuss on our platform and also be anonymous about it. So this is the idea of the project. And we got some news from the platform, because if you are following us on Twitter, the Big Short Bets Twitter, but also the Big Short Bets news and Big Short Bets family on Twitter, you can go on and see some news from the platform. And I got some news ready right here. Obviously from the platform.
What news you've got today? What news you got today, Mikołaj?
So there are some
Let me see.
some fresh news from the platform. Obviously, you can go and click them on the Big Short Bets news, but also it's gonna get you on the platform if you're in the ClearNet. Obviously, if you click it and you wanna see it, it's gonna show you the entire instruction on how to join the community. So there are some news on the platform.
Let's just mention something here. Like we announced, and it's happening, and I think it's almost ready. We started testing that, and it looks promising. The Big Short Bets main application as well will be available under the BIO address, but it will be app.bigosb, something like that. We will see. We don't want to announce yet, but for sure, if you click on login in, there will be the option, right, that you can choose the address on OnionNet, or you can use the application in ClearNet. I think it will be more accessible to everybody, and it will be much quicker. If still it will be safe and you will be anonymous, but if you want to be, let's say, more than secured than we just prevent, then the network will as well help you with that. But if you are not cautious about and you don't need to this level of security, then the ClearNet version of application will be for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is a really cool information, because this is a very convenient thing. We learned that for some people are scared of using Tor and so on. That's why we decided to bring the application also to the ClearNet, MainNet, or wherever you can call it. But we want to still remain, in the line, in accordance of what we are speaking about, providing the full anonymity and so on. And we know, and like this is proven that only like the Tor version can provide you this anonymity that some of the users might need it while using the platform. That's why we decided, develop these two versions of the platform, and this if someone will have a chance, to choose between them, choose which level of anonymity he or she needs. I think that looks promising, and I'm really looking forward to that. Especially, this will be more accessible, and possibly it will also bring more users because just
Yes.
destroying. We are keep destroying the barriers that trying to push back the users from our platform, because there's a certain level of trust have to be if you need to download the Tor browser and so on. And I think this if we bring the platform to the ClearNet, that if the platform will be accessible via Chrome or everything, this will increase the trust in the project itself and bring also the users to the Tornet platform, which anonymity is fully protected and is like the top notch of everything. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and I think it's a big milestone and a really good job, guys, from the dev team. This is really cool news that should be repeated on and on.
Yeah, so of course it will be deployed, but we want to make sure that there will be there won't be any problems with you. We want to make sure that we doesn't expose too much today, because you can imagine that ClearNet is most is a not the website, but the network where everything is monitored and it's easy to track few things and so on. So we need to make sure that we won't expose too much things outside the project. So this is why we are so careful with that, but for sure we will proceed further with this idea.
But the thing is, if we are copying the problem, so there also will be this thing with the zero knowledge. We're gonna still try to limit as possible the information that is gathered off the platform, so it won't be accessible by the third parties. We won't sell any information about you to anyone and so on.
And collect.
We want to protect, yeah, and collect and so on. So everything that we're gonna do in the ClearNet, it's gonna be in accordance of our goals, of our aims and ideas that we have, and upon our project is built on. So the anonymity, the fact that we want to protect the anonymity of the users, and we don't want to collect any information that can expose that identity. So yeah, from our side, everything gonna build in the way that the users must feel secure, but that there are certain technologies nowadays, especially if you're using typical web browser, cookies and so on. Like there's many mechanisms that try to get as much information as possible about you, and then further use it for the advertisements and so on. And this is something we don't have a control on, but we have control on our own stuff, and we will make sure that our platform won't gather any information about the users.
Yeah, it just won't collect anything, basically.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, speaking of the updates, I think today landed the new version of the Android app application, the 28. On our GitHub page, you can check that there's some new updates regarding. I think there's a dark mode. We showed you guys this update like 2 weeks ago. We were showing you what stuff gonna be implemented, and this update just landed today. You can download the new version on the GitHub and check the new updates yourself. It's still beta version of the app. It's not the final version, so your feedback is more desired.
Like always, yeah. Like always, we ask for your testing, and sure. I think it will be great. Yes, but as well, I can just share it for CPRO, and we have a very ongoing discussion. I think it's doable, and we are quite ready and happy to do it for you. I mean, it may be for those who are using this application, you know that there is applications needed as a VPN to connect to the DoorNet. It's called Orbot, and I think we are on a good, let's say, track. Maybe not fast, but there is option that we will limit at that, and we will, let's say, build in our application something like Orbot. So it means that you only need a big SureBets application to get access to the to application, but as well you will still be behind the Tor network. So yeah, but as well maybe we won't give you a let's say option like use my telecommunication company network, right? Or maybe use the VPN to connect the Tor net. So yeah, it will be something like that. We are still thinking about it, but I'm looking forward to that because I know that the computer is not always with us, right? But phone
Yes.
is always there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, so we have the entire instruction. If you haven't installed it yet, if you haven't tried it yet, it's on the GitHub. It should be somewhere in the description below, probably. So yeah, you have an entire update on what's new, what's fixed, what's added, including dark Lambo. I mean dark mode. Lambo will be later, but obviously the dark mode is here, available for you for testing. Just as Bartek said, test it out, see yourself. Try not to break anything, but if you do, sure, let us know. We'll be fixing things if there are anything. If there is anything, you're gonna notice. So keep your eyes wide open for the incoming news, for everything. And if you have your Android phone, just get it. Do it.
And we have a comment in the
It's
chat, no
hard.
Orbot's nice. Yeah, so this is why we are thinking that it will be, right now is you need to be a little bit geeky in IT technology to just be, let's say, familiar with things like Orbot or something like that. So, but we know that the people that we want to deliver the product is not only the people like the crypto or IT enthusiasts, they are as well the market enthusiasts, they are economic and freedom enthusiasts. So it cannot be complicated like that, and this is why we are constantly looking for improvements to make sure that you have better user experience with our application, right?
Not just the
Yeah, so
user experience, but also the community experience, because not just Mr. Orwosh, who is here with us, is doing the tremendous and amazing job. The thing is that not many platforms allow you to do is that you can actually write to Citral himself, who he's the app manager. You have his Telegram right over here. You can email him, you can write to him, you can find all of us actually working on the project easily. So it's not like we are not here with you, we actually are. So if you have any questions, you want to write to any of us or all of us, you can find all information about the official Polish Big Short Bets Telegram and the official English community Telegram. Also, there is a bug reporting Telegram available, and obviously you can just message Citral, Bartek, Mr. Orwosh, or anyone else from the team. No problem.
yeah, so and we really love the community feedback. And speaking of the feedback, we prepare some survey on our website. So on the Big Short Bets family profile on Twitter, there's something prepared for you guys. It's already been announced on our Telegram channels and on our Twitter. So we prepare a short survey for you guys to get some feedback from you regarding the project. It's really short survey, and there's some prize pool to grab some money. So I think it's pretty cool to just participate in this stuff, especially because as I said before, your feedback is really important to us. We get to know more insight. What do you think about the project? What do you think are about the direction that it is going and so on. There are so many questions regarding your what do you think about it, and yeah, so I encourage you all to participate in, especially there is some money to grab, easy money. So you just can grab in stable tokens of your choice. It's I think it's for 1 week. It's on 28. Yeah, so it's full 7 days until the survey closes. So on 28 the winners will be drawn. There will be 10 winners, 50 USDT or USDC each. So yeah, so pop on the Big Sure Bets family profile or Big Sure Bets profile on Twitter. There's some more information about that, or you can join our Telegram channels, announcements. There's also information, links, and everything, so you can just fill the survey up and yeah.
Yeah, be up to date. You don't wanna miss the chance, because this chance like this, who's giving up $500 in stable coins just like that? So you're gonna find more information on the Telegram, obviously, but also on the Big Sure Bets family on Twitter. You have all the links necessary. You have all the instruction what you gotta do if you wanna take part of this survey and earn some rewards. Obviously everything is here, so there is there is another reason to start following the Big Sure Bets community, obviously, on Twitter and other pages, because this is a little encouragement for you to join us and be a part of this amazing prize pool. There was one interesting news that I've seen lately. We didn't get a chance on the last live stream to talk about it, but you probably, if you're here, you probably hear the news about how the censorship works around the internet and the Web 2.0, around Twitter and other pages, and how some people are not able to talk about really simple things like trading, obviously. And there is one famous trader. This is a number 3 person in the United States right now, who is the legendary trader Nancy Pelosi. And there is an idea made by one of the congressmen in United States to make a bill about banning the politicians from owning their own stocks. So that would prevent any political scammers, obviously, from coming and buying their own stocks, because they could potentially manipulate the stocks exchange in some ways with their political power. So this is the idea, because there were so many pages who were actually, they were pretty simple pages. They were just giving a shout out, following there are pages like, hey, what the whales are doing, hey, look, this whale is doing this, but there is this one whale who was out of control, and this was Nancy Pelosi. And the pages like these got banned from the around the internet, and that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen on Big Sure Bets platform. So what you guys think about it?
Yeah, this is a great example that of course we don't have chance to be in a place of Nancy Pelosi, and probably she's well informed and she has a lot of inside informations and the funds coming from the government to the companies. So this is, I think, sometimes you buy some stocks, sometimes you sell some companies.
Yeah.
But I don't want to suggest anything, right? I'm just a guessing. But for sure, I think there is a lot of people and there is a lot of big demand on the pages that they are monitoring, and they're giving you information like that, right? What Nancy Pelosi is doing with the stocks. And I think it's something that we have a, let's say, option to, if there is somebody who is ready to share that and know this information and want to share that, I think it's your right to do it, and I don't know why we should ban this. It's just it will be free market, right?
Sure,
if somebody,
of course, but on the other hand, why are we not allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, and why we cannot talk about it is this. This is, I think it secures the people who want to exploit and the position that they have and something like that, and companies, because right now too many people can enter the trade before it should, right? So this is, I think it's not this is what we it's one of the I think foundations in the bricks in our foundation, our project, right? That we should have the same rules and we should have the same access to information, and I think Big Short Bets will give you this opportunity, right?
That's why
Yeah,
so
so
many people are leaking their baits on our platform. Hey guys, have you heard about this? This is gonna happen. Giving a heads up about the incoming movements on the stock market. That's one of the one of the things that our community is lately speaking about. Giving heads up one to another. Keeping the community strong.
yeah, exactly. So what I'm seeing is that the current establishment wants to keep the insider trading for themselves, and they are making their best to block some information sources that are regarding. So because we as a retail traders, we don't have really access to this direct information, but we can really access this like the effect. So that we don't know what Pelosi knows, but we know that Pelosi knows exactly.
Yeah.
So we can just copy what she's doing to to get some catch of this insider information, but you don't have access to the direct information because it's basically kind of it's somehow illegal. They really trying to monopolize this insider trading for themselves because they have access to this information. But we want to maybe some shake in this monopoly in our way to make it more affordable and accessible for everyone. And I think this crowdfunding, this information and so on, it's something that it's really cool. And what is more, I think the current situation, banning the accounts on the Twitter and so on with the Nancy Pelosi portfolio trackers, it just fuels our idea and fuels our project. And when we will be ready, and we're just gonna emerge from the depths from the darknet and so on, we will show people what we really are about.
Yes.
It's gonna be a success, something that people will use.
Yeah, there
And
will
one
be
thing
a
more
lot
to
of it.
mention, worth to mention is that every year is going worse and worse, right, in this area for retail traders and everybody. So I think maybe now you can imagine, okay, guys, you're aiming for too small group to get something bigger and so on. But you'll see that in the near future, I think there will be a lot of let's say involvements in our lives and the privacy, and I think that the tools like Picture Bets will be going one after another, and people will be looking for place to be free to be yourself. So yeah, and this is why I'm fighting for that. And yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things that is happening because just last year, exactly 1 year ago, there was a big thing with AMC theaters and GameStop going on, and then obviously the government had to stop by, make an entire investigation about it, and it was just people on the platforms, just doing what they want to do. Obviously, nothing illegal in it.
Yeah.
But when it works the other way around, that's fine. I don't think so. So yeah, that's the whole idea of the platform. We highly recommend you to there are very strong values and ideas behind it, not just few eager people that are trying to make money on stocks because hey, we're gonna be first. Sure, we all wanna be first. So this is basically the trade of information, because information has value, and with this information that we share one to another, we can make things. And I'm just not only saying about just when you see at the logo of the Big Short Bets platform, you see a big whale with a bunch of TNT around it. Yeah, that might be one of the things, but obviously you can use it as much as you want, as in the ways you want. The only limit is your imagination, obviously. So that be it. If you have some time, check out the white paper because everything is written
Yeah.
in it.
But if we are speaking about let's say this is the special part of this presentation today's live for Nancy Pelosi. We want to make sure that you can share anything what you want from our application without
share with
exposing
us.
yourself. So with us is as well Mateusz, who's our front-end developer. You know him, and Mateusz will show something that we want to, let's say, this is a small experiment that we just made, because we just realized that you can imagine that if you share your public address or you log in an application, then it's easy to connect that. For example, if you send that by the phone in the normal number, or maybe you use any other way of communication in the internet, then you expose yourself. So we come up with ideas that is already invented in the many of applications, but we want to just extend that in our application. Currently, we added that for chats, the code that you can send somebody, and system will know that this code is you, right, for 24 hours. And this is just a few things. I think Mateusz will be covered it
Yeah,
better
of
in my.
course.
So go on, Mateusz.
I
Stage
think
is yours.
so I think the best way to show it is to, of course, share my screen and
Yeah, sure.
and
I'm gonna
show
fix the
the
screens over here
actual.
because people don't see you yet, but I'm gonna try and get it done over here. So when you're ready,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna see my face for a minute here, but we'll be back here.
Okay. So I hope you can see our app right now.
One second, Mateusz. We are fixing the
Okay.
screen.
Yeah, I'm doing this now, and here we go.
Want to hop,
Okay, we're good.
you can just change that to the dark mode, because I think everybody.
Okay, but my face will, be less visible, but I don't think that's an issue. Okay, so
You
yeah,
really went dark
uh,
mode even with your
yeah,
camera.
the beauty of a huge screen. Never mind. So we have our app as usual, of course, with the dark theme on, as every user probably has. And we are in the messages section, and everything looks normal. You would say, "Wow, what's new? What's the big fuss about?" So we have this little like barcode icon, or scan a barcode icon, and we can click on that, and we have a chat codes generator with my code and your code, actually, and the time that this code is valid for. And you have a quick instruction on how to use the code, so you just copy it, send it to whoever you wanna talk to, or like send it to I don't know, Big Shot Bets Telegram, and say, oh, I'm looking for getting to know you guys better. I don't know, shoot me a message or something. And this code will be valid only for like 5 minutes. And after that, a new code will be generated for you, and this one will be substituted automatically. So you have a button to copy it effortlessly, so you don't even have to touch the keyboard. And of course, there is this section, and there needs to be, of course, a section when you can enter your code which you received. So you can see that it says enter the code you received from a friend to start chatting. And right now I'm able to just paste here my own code and join chat with myself. Of course, I need to sign the keys first. Yeah, we need to. That's for just testing purposes, but the main feature is to, and it redirected me to messages with myself. But as you may imagine, when you enter someone's code, it will redirect you to messages with that person. I think it's quite a simple feature in use. but it comes quite handy when you want to, I don't know, get something from someone that you don't really know. You can just post this code wherever you want, and nothing bad will happen because it's only valid for 5 minutes, and you can just get the job done and the code will be useless.
Yeah. So, like Mateusz said, I think that there will be some, there will be still groups like Telegram. There will be still things like Twitter. So maybe there will something like, somebody will move to our app application to make sure that they are on the stage here to make sure that they are, I don't know, secures and something, or maybe they want to make a deal, or you don't want to share any information that can be connected with you here, right? Because right after that, there is no mark in the database. You go to the database and there is nothing like history that my Ethereum address had in the past those codes. No, this all constantly is changing. You only have a current state, but you never had the past. So this is one thing. And why we're talking about it, because we just added that currently for the chat, but you can imagine that you can share your profile, for example, for application, share your groups, or maybe specific bait, for example, by using that to increase your security. But for sure, we just added that to the chat for now to make sure that maybe just look if anybody will use that, or maybe you will say, no, guys, there is too short for time to share the code or anything like that. But maybe in the future, for example, groups will have something like that. Maybe the profiles will have something similar, to do not share anything outside the application. You can share something that it's useless for somebody who's not in the topic with you, right? Who is not well informed, and it shouldn't know what it means. So I think it's useful, and it's a great feature to increase, small step, but it will change a little bit the way how we can share the information about ourselves in the application with staying anonymous, right? So yeah. And like you can see, no matter if we are working hard and everybody in the team just looking only on the market right now, still there we find some time to add something small to the application and share that with you, so you can see that we are not only working on the market, we as well trying to improve and add a few things on a part of the application that we already delivered to you months ago, right? So yeah. Any other questions, guys, to me or Mateusz?
Yeah, if you have any questions, that's the perfect thing.
I heard I saw there one question. Any BB code formatting for base in near future, like Reddit, for example? Yeah, sure. If we will, like I said, the market is crucial, and this is a milestone. When we will deliver that, and market will be running, and everything will be fine there, I think we will have plenty of time to just improve everything around, right? So for sure, BB code, maybe Markdown formatting language or anything like that. Sure, we can just think about it, and it's up to the team which will be better or anything like that. But yeah, we will see. Yeah. Any other questions? But for sure, the BB code formatting, I don't have that on my to-do list to concern, but I'm just noted, right? Right now, I just put it on my list, so I will look into this. For sure, we are like more familiar with Markdown, I think, because it's one of the most common formatting languages using in the IT sector, right? The market. But if the BB code is needed as well, we can just consider that as well as one of the available. Yeah. So what about the market that up to 0.28 is still in the progress? So yeah. So currently we are closing the things about around the tokens in Apple, and we are finishing the market itself on the blockchain. We are still looking for some improvements, but it will, it's coming and it will be huge. Like I said as well, no, not only the backend side. I mean, that something is going behind everything is improving as well. Like based on your request and what or was already showed, last live, we will change the we will change as well the the structure of the data. That there will be the chart with the candles and so on. So a lot of big changes coming, and there will be option. And I don't know much if or if we can just announce that, but we as well we are looking for certifications to our code and blockchain and smart contracts to make sure that before you touch the market, somebody outside our team will share an opinion and approval about the security and the stability, everything what you need to know before you use that.
Yeah, exactly. So the code of the blockchain, the whole side chain, all the part of it that our dev team is developing will be audited by the third party. Like Certica or Cypherblade or Kudelski. We'll see. We're just choosing the options right now, seeing what are the possibilities. Of course, it's also we which of them can fulfill our stuff that we can do, and so we are looking forward for that too. But yeah, this is gonna happen probably in February, not really right now.
Okay.
So do you guys have any
questions?
I always say it, it's the perfect opportunity because not many projects do what we do, which is basically hanging out with the community. And the funny thing about these live streams is that there are so many leaks, unintentionally, of course, but there are a few. If you are with us every stream, you're not gonna miss out anything. You're gonna be basically ahead of time, ahead of anyone else, even people on the platform, if you watch the live streams, obviously. So yeah, if you have any questions, that's the best way to catch us, obviously, this time. You can also catch us on the Telegram. We have a Polish Telegram, we have English Telegram, and you can also try and find any of the particular devs if you have any questions, regards, or you just want to say hi and you want to say, hey guys, good job, amazing job. You can find any of us, Bartek, Citral, anyone else from
I
the
can
team
give you a
right
tips,
here.
guy. If you want to ask somebody from dev team about anything, it's the quickest and the most efficient way to do it is just ask Orwosh, and then 5 minutes later you will have an answer because Orwosh will take me on the call and ask me everything what you
Right?
need. So yeah, you have the best community manager in the world, in my opinion.
So
Agree.
yeah, it's direct peer-to-peer interaction between the users
The guy
and
never
the dev
sleeps.
team.
He's like this guy with a phone on the phone like all the time. You can call him, you can write him. He's there all the time, basically.
Exactly. So guys, I don't see any more questions, so I think we're good for now. It's already
Sure.
43 minutes of news and good stuff. We show you a couple stuff already.
Yeah,
So
I
white paper,
highly encourage you that if you're here with us and haven't done it yet, leave a thumbs up. If you have always any questions, you can write them in the comment below. You have all the information on the website. It's easy to join. You have instruction of everything. You have, well, it can't be easier, really. You have all the video instruction, you have written instruction, you have the white paper, you have all the social media, so you can find the team. And if you have anything you wanna add up, just do it, and we will highly be we'll be happy if you go to Big Short Bets on Twitter and other social medias, leave a follow, be here, and once again, you can complete the survey and earn some rewards on the Big Short Bets family Twitter. There is a huge news in here. $500 of in the stablecoin of your choice right here. Easy steps, just do it, come over, say hi, and we'll be here with you ready to join. So yeah, okay, some screens messed up. Okay, so I see you guys next week, obviously, as always. So yeah, thank you, see you next week, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Central Europe time.
Bye, everyone.
Every Thursday.
Thanks a
Thanks,
lot.
guys.
Goodbye.
Take care, guys. Hey.